Hi, I'm Jan Etchison from Indiana. About 3 years ago, I was introduced to ionized water, alkaline ionized antioxidant water. I started drinking about 2 gallons a day. In 2 months, I went for my normal doctor's appointment, got on the scale, and I had lost 20 pounds. And I had not dieted. Over a 10-month period, I lost a total of 81 pounds. Fast forward to today, total of 3 years, I have lost a total of 110 pounds. The other miracle that has happened in my life is that I was on 5 medications: blood pressure, blood thinner, potassium, a water pill for edema, and a diabetic pill. I am now off of all of those medications, and I credit it to the ionized water. Alkaline ionized water has saved my life. Annette explained to us that she was going to have surgery on her back on 3 major the discs in her spine and have them fused. And I said, "No, you're not. I want you to lay down on the couch," and I asked my wife to get the alkaline number 4 water, which is a 10 pH, and apply it to her tailbone, middle of her back, and up to her shoulder blades. Elaine exclaimed to me, "My toes are tingling." I said, "Really?" And then in 20 minutes, she raised up and said, "Oh my God, my pain is going away." And I jumped out of my recliner and said, "You're kidding." I couldn't believe the miracle was happening in just a short 20 minutes. For another hour and a half, we kept applying the compresses of alkaline water on her back. And at one point, she needed to go to the bathroom and got up and exclaimed, "Oh my God, my leg doesn't hurt, my pain is gone." And I asked her, "What level pain did you walk in here with from a scale of 1 to 10? And her answer was 3 or 4. And there in about an hour and a half, her pain went away. Well, what do you think? What's happened since then?
I've stopped taking all of my pain medication.
Really?
Yes.
What kind of...
Percocets. Worst things you can be on.
Would you say you were using a lot of medications?
I'm on a very...
Well, I came over to your house on Tuesday and I put one of my Loner ionizers, Athena by Ion Ways. Tell me what happened when your family saw me coming.
I have 2 boys that are autistic and they have fetal alcohol syndrome. My littlest one is the worst. He has Asperger's syndrome, and he is very upset when people come to the house. He doesn't like to deal with new things. So when Jan brought in the machine, he kept running back and forth into the room. Jan would tell him it was all right, we'd be done in a minute. I'd tell him it was all right, we'd be done in a minute. He finally saw that Jan had the machine hooked up and the water was coming out, and he popped his head in the kitchen and asked could he go get his water bottle out of my room, and he came out, filled it up, and hasn't quit drinking it since. And so, this is a kid with ADHD that is being homeschooled because the schools can't deal with him, his level. And yesterday he sat down on the computer and asked to do his phonics, which never happens. But he actually sat down for half an hour and did his work. And there was no problems. No pulling of his hair, no beating his head on the wall. Just everything about him is starting to change.
And that was Thursday or Wednesday.
Right.
And how about Thursday? Same thing?
Same thing yesterday.
So would you say that that's a miracle?
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
Okay.
I can't wait for the doctor to do his blood draws.
Okay. Well, let me ask you, Have you taken any of that medication in that bag that you put up there since, really?
Nope.
And what kind of pain have you had since Monday?
None. Zero.
Zero.
Zero pain.
Unbelievable.
Zero
Absolutely
pain.
unbelievable.
Zero hormone pills.
Wow.
Yeah, no hot flashes. That's wonderful. Back to my back pain. I've been having bad back pain since I was 12 years old. I was in a boating accident, and in the accident, when the boat tried to raise me out of the water to ski, it ruptured all of my disc from the middle of my back all the way down to my sciatic bone. So
you've been
I can tell you that I have been to see hundreds of doctors. Easy.
Yeah.
Easy.
And you've been in pain since you were 12.
Since I was 12.
You're now?
Pain-free.
And how old are you?
43.
Wow.
Yeah. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. I can stand up and walk without falling.
Yeah.
I don't have to use my walker.
Walker?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You carried the walker with you. You still
Right.
got it, right?
Right.
Oh, this is so, it's almost, I'm about speechless. I remember Monday watching you exclaim that the pain's going away, and then bursting into tears,
Right.
and then a few seconds later bursting into laughter, and then Nancy and I, my wife, doing the same thing.
Yeah.
It's absolutely amazing. You
It
are a
is.
miracle that I saw happen in front of my own eyes. During the 3+ years that I've been sharing this water with people and watching their lives change right in front of my eyes and their own eyes, they could afford to buy the water because it was much more expensive than the bottled water that they were buying, and it's acidic water. But I always had a problem when somebody asked what the price was on the ionizer, and they would exclaim, "Oh, I can't afford that." Well, in our little interview here today, you shared with me that you were taking all of this medication prescribed by your MDs, and a back brace and another machine and so forth, and we've determined that that's cost about $2,100 a month.
Right.
About $1,400 of that is out of your paycheck,
Yes.
and the rest is from the Medicaid, etc.
Medicare, yes.
Okay, so at $1,400 a month, medication out of your pocket in your household budget, you could afford an ionizer.
Easily.
Easy to say.
Easy.
Okay,
Yes.
so I guess the thing that's important is we need to find the people that have the pain, that have the children like you have, that have the ADHD and the autism and so forth, share the water with them,
Right.
and then explain to them what's happened to you. You're no longer on these medications. You no longer have to pay them. And that same thing might equate to their situation.
Right.
So, does that sound like a simple thing of doing this business?
Yes.
You can do it.
I can do it.
Okay, let's go do it.
Okay.
All right. God bless you.